Wicked Little Letters is a black comedy directed by Thea Sharrock, who you might know as the director of the 2016 film Me Before You. Wicked Little Letters stars Olivia Colman and Jessie Buckley, and is based on a true scandal. It follows an investigation into the anonymous author of numerous crudely insulting letters sent to the residents of seaside town Littlehampton. I have been following Olivia Colman's career for a long time, from Peep Show to The Favourite. Even when I don't like the movie she's in, I always like her performance. That's how I felt about the 2021 film The Lost Daughter, which starred both Colman and Buckley. In this film, Colman delivers a good performance, but it's a comfortable performance. You can tell it wasn't exactly a challenging role for her, but she is enjoying herself. The real standout here is Buckley. She was easily the most enjoyable element of this film, which is rather pedestrian overall. Now, Wicked Little Letters isn't trying to be anything other than what it is. It perfectly achieves what it sets out to do. I shared a cinema with mostly elderly couples, and they were deriving so much joy from the strong, coarse language, and although this isn't necessarily my kind of movie, the fun they were having was a bit contagious. I grew up on old British sitcoms, so I do have a certain affinity with this style of filmmaking, despite how quaint it is. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this film to anyone outside of that senior demographic, as I find that for me, I need more from comedy than just bad language, as I'm sure most people do, and this film is just built entirely around the use of bad language. Society has changed, and whilst copious amounts of bad language may still be shocking to some, it isn't to me. I have heard the worst kind of language you can imagine in many films over the years, so it doesn't really hit the same anymore. Hollywood has been able to use bad language for quite a few decades at this point, so it no longer has the same effect unless it's used smartly. Now, I don't know if this is considered a spoiler, but it is extremely obvious from the outset that Buckley's character did not write the letters. Not only is her character's name Rose Gooding, but they show that she is a tell-it-like-it-is kind of person, whilst that is the argument that is made for her writing the letters. That's just too obvious, right? Showing that she has no filter actually proves that she isn't the kind to lie easily. It is also obvious from the outset that Colman's character is the culprit. Now, this isn't really treated as a twist, and it is so predictable that I feel I am right in assuming that as an audience member, you're meant to know the truth all along and to just watch it unravel. As endearing as the film was, I don't think copious amounts of swearing can really pass for comedy, but watching it with an audience elevates it, as do the actors. I can't say I had a bad time with this movie. It's just too earnest, and it clearly succeeds at its mission.